positively. But Manidan has derived from Manadin. There are sayings in Tamil, Manam pol valvu, Ennam pol valvu. So our life is based on our thoughts only. Actually, there are 5 kinds of thoughts: positive thoughts, negative thoughts, necessary thoughts, unnecessary thoughts, and waste thoughts. If we think positively, we may lead stress-free life. Good morning, dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I am doing grammarian role for the first time today. That too, with a genius and positive thinking general evaluator, our Toastmaster, Satish Menon sir, who is our district program quality director. Thank you very, very much, sir, for being with us. And it is a very special moment of our club. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any misuses of the English language as well as any outstanding words, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is elated. It's an adjective form, which means very happy or excited or delighted. An example of using the word is elated with success of the club. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will submit my grammarian report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you. Over to the general evaluator. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, grammarian Toastmaster Selvaraj, for that detailed description of what a grammarian does in a Toastmasters meeting. So this pretty much explains what each one of the team members are going to do, including myself as the general evaluator. Now to conduct the next part of the segment, I hand the control back over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Thank you, General Evaluator. Before we start with our first session, let me talk about the theme of the day. Today's theme is, as we said, think positively, which is very required in this scenario. Considering the theme of the day, I would like to tell you a short story. So there was a man who made a living selling balloons at a fair. He had all colors of balloon, including red, yellow, blue, and green. So whenever his business was slow, he would release his helium-filled balloon into the air. And when the children saw it go up, they come to him and buy. That way he will increase his sales. So he continues the process all the day. One day he felt someone tugging his jacket and turned back. There's a little boy who asked, if you release a black balloon, that means black colored balloon, would that also fly? Moved by the boy's concern, the man with empathy said, son, it is not the color of the balloon, it is what is inside which goes up. The same thing applies to our lives, right? No matter the type of person we are, it is always what is inside that counts. So that is an attitude, especially a positive attitude. So having said that, we have prepared this session. Before that, we have two beautiful people who are going to demonstrate 2 sessions. That is, one is idiom session. So where the idiom master going to introduce the idiom of the day. So I would like to call Toastmaster Guna. He's more than a decade in Toastmasters and supporting children for various communities in creating individual value additions and heading Indo-German Technical Training Initiative. So when I asked him about our theme of the day, Think Positively, he said, Practicing positive thinking is to practice being proactive. So with that, let's welcome Idiom Master, Toastmaster Puna.
Very good morning, everyone, especially the TMOD. Sorry, if I remember correct, I'm supposed to be the joke master today.
I'm Idiom Master, Balaji.
Yes.
Yeah. I think
Balaji
I'm able, sir.
Sir, no, it is not a mistake. It is a take as a joke.
Go ahead, sir. Balaji.
Okay, sir. You can, sir. You take.
Okay, Toastmaster Guna sir, you can continue as a joke master. Then we have a idiom master.
It is a joke.
All right. Thank you so much. Very good morning to all of you. This Tommy was barking like mad, looking at the strangers standing outside the gate, barking and barking and barking. And then somebody from inside, definitely the boss, the big boss of the house, who is that? Who is that stranger? So early in the morning, 7:30, coming to disturb. Who are you? He came shouting outside. Then the stranger looked at him and all of a sudden the stranger smiled. This guy got really irked and then he said, why the hell you're smiling? No, sir, I saw the board. It said, beware of dogs. I was only looking at Tommy and I was searching for some other, dog. Now I understand, sir. So very subtle, right? This is, I need not explain anything more. But there's a joke wherein you need to practice. This is a scenario in the Saidapet Taluk court. A young boy, about 25, 26 years old, is being questioned by the judge. Why did you hit that lady who's such a good-looking, respectable-looking, middle-aged lady? You hit her on the head in the bus. Can you explain why did you do that? Sir, it is Tambaram, sir, number 18 bus terminus, sir. I got in, sir, and no seats. There was only one seat on the ladies' side, sir. I occupied the seat, sir. Suddenly, this lady came and I had to sacrifice. Oh, now I understand. Okay, you sacrificed and then you were a bit upset, angry. You hit her. No, sir. I was very respectably gave my seat. And then I was standing next to her. The conductor came walking towards everybody. Ticket. I saw this lady opening the handbag, took a purse, closed the handbag, opened the purse, took a 20 rupee note, closed the purse, put it in the handbag, again closed the handbag and said, 1 Paris. Conductor did not notice it, so he walked back, ticket. So she immediately opened the handbag, took the purse, put the money inside, closed the purse, put it in the handbag, closed. Again, when the conductor came, she immediately opened the handbag, took the purse, closed the handbag, opened the purse, took the money, closed. Judge definitely lost his patience. He said, say it clearly and quickly, otherwise I'll hit you. Sir, for even listening to me, you are getting upset. I was looking at it right next to her. That is why I also reacted like that and hit her on the head. The judge was laughing and laughing and laughing. He said, had I been there in your position, I would have done the same. You are acquitted. So these are jokes which are not subtle, but you need to practice a little. One more for the day. Me and my wife at Tirupati. After 7 hours, we came out after the darshan of Lord Venkateshwara. Now we need to buy laddu. My wife says, please, without that, your mom, my mother-in-law is not going to believe that we had been to Tirupati. So, and then I saw this queue, miles and miles. Then there was somebody who was tugging my shirt, sir, laddu kavala, black la undadi, 2 rupees laddu, only 10 rupees. So I said, okay, Gulf money, I was ready. But then there was an announcement. It was in Hindi, I couldn't understand. It was in Gujarati, I could not understand. I was waiting for a Tamil announcement from the PA system, and it was in English. I got ready, but the pity, I could not understand. Now, adding a little more masala here and there, I'm going to give you that same announcement in my own style. Alu pilgrims, your attention. Alvu pilgrims ivaru one important announcement from the Devasthanamu. Laddusu vadaisu sold outside Devasthanamu spurioussu. Alvu pilgrims are hereby warned not to purchase laddusu and vadaisu outside Devasthanamu. In spite of the warning if you purchase laddusu and vadaisu outside Devasthanamu, you are doing it at your own risk. It wasn't this bad, but I thought I can always make it a bit humorous. Thank you so much. Back to the TMOD.
That was a wonderful jokes, Toastmaster Kejiguna. And now I would like to call our idiom master, Toastmaster Balaji N.A.
Yeah. I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir, you are good to go.
Yeah, sir. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Please, 1 second. I will share my screen. Sir, you can see, sir. Hello?
Yes, we can able
yeah,
to see.
You can see, right?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Toastmaster of the day and fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today I am in for idiom master. I have prepared 2 idioms to give good examples to everyone to our. The first one is art of gold. The meaning is really a good person. Most of the humans in the world are absent-minded, are forgetting the things, but really they have an art of gold. One few example like Adolf Hitler was popular for his dictatorship. But from the other side, if you look, he had a art of gold in improving his country, Germany. Lack of integrity may cause the world. To tell you, please understand that lack of integrity may cause the world to tell you that you don't have a art of gold. Everyone should be adapt to that. Another one is another idiom is big cheese. Meaning is a person who has an influence in the group or organization. The word it suits to our, if you take our club, Dharma, everyone knows that. Really, this word is suit to him. So that we will have an best example as like him. My another example is, my friend is a big cheese. He got a promotion in this company. Man who thinks himself is a big cheese, but in fact, he's only as a mongoose. Evidently, one has to consider the big cheese here was greeted by everyone. The 2 idioms, it will really help to you all to make you a better sentence and better to our life. Thank you to all. Over to Toastmaster. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balaji N.A. And next, we are moving to prepared sessions, the much awaited session. And our first speaker is Toastmaster Nanam, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Anjaneya Sastry. And I call Toastmaster Anjaneya Sastry to read the objectives of Toastmaster Jnanam.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The speech building a social media presence is the one, and the purpose is the project is for the member to apply his understanding of social media to enhance an established or new social media presence. And number 2, the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his experience establishing or enhancing a social media presence. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjaneya Sastry. Now I welcome Toastmaster Jnanam to present his speech. Before that, a small introduction about him. He is raised from a remote village, starting a career as a loom operator in a famous Bini textiles mills, and served as a LIC, then moved to development officer. While he was in LIC, he gained a law degree from Madras Law College. And after retirement, he's practicing as an advocate in Madras High Court, and he's a heart of a gold person. And I personally know him. And when I asked him about our theme of the day, he said he never seen impossible anything. He's always look at anything possible. But he said, falling for rise again, and sleeping for awake, defeated for win, and dead for born again. I said that finally, he is never buried and just seated. Thanks for your wonderful positive quote, Toastmaster Nyanam. I would like to present your speech.
Shall I start, sir? Hello, I am audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible and you can start your speech.
Yes, sir. It is my privilege today as special guest, Mr. Saurirajan, sir, and Mr. Satish Menon. As well as it is my hard day. How I am going to get these things. Okay. So, friends, May 19, 2019 was an important day, not only in India, but also in the entire world. Please raise your hands to show how, please, or otherwise, you please need this share. My share my screen. Please. System is.
Sir, we are not able to see your screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A little bit difficult to share my screen. Okay, otherwise, that is on the day, this hashtag of Nasamani, 20 of Nasamani. There is a Pakistani person show a sutil, means a hammer. What is this? The man you give answer, it is called the sutil in India, and because of this, Mr. Nasamani was hit. So then the race, who is Nasamani? That the message is passed on. The trending hashtag started on May 27th from Pakistani. So the contract testimony, he was broken. So another commander understand that he is okay now. The contract is regarding testimony and comments and posted names, pray for testimony. So this is the power of social media. So my good friends, Toastmasters of our club, and especially for Menon and Saurirajan, good morning to you all. So, sir, do you know what is the impact of social media? In 1920, the amplifier was identified in television, but only in 1972 it reached India. So 60 years to take to spread the message. But in WhatsApp, the message of somebody within a fraction of 2 seconds or 3 seconds, it will burn all over India, all over the world. This is the impact of social media. There is no life. Nowadays, there is no life without social media. The social media is the sword, the two-sided sword. We may hit others or hit ourselves. So let us discuss about what is the usage of that is simple data. So Facebook is used more than 75% of the persons using the entire world. Twitter 43%, LinkedIn 21%. So everywhere the social media is spread over the world. So we can't avoid social media. And recall my memories. In olden days, in case you want to pass on death message, occurred in those days, communicated message, which will take 2 days. Even sometimes we are waiting for the message has been passed it. So nowadays, just we will pass the message one single WhatsApp message. So the entire country, as we are in the country, we are facing great crisis, which is nothing but COVID. The entire country is stuck down. We compelled to stay at home. We are facing loss of jobs, some activities, the sector all activities, but we are enjoying Toastmaster in virtual media. So either rich or poor, all are suffering the role. We are very much depressed. No class for children. Normally, we are advised. So I'm also regular user of Facebook and all social medias, but I have very limited access. So I made offer. I made offer a friend. Personally, I know. Without knowing person, I never made offer. I never forward any message which I do not know the fact. And they avoid politics, particularly personality attacking the sex and religious. If anybody exceed after the morning, remove my contact, whoever it may be. I hate social media used for business. I self-made and finally, I want to allow my device as a dustbin, and I won't do alone. So money is a good servant, but it's a bad master. The same way, social media is a good servant. If you are using the proper way, it is a good friend. Or else you will misuse it in bad servant. In legal, as an advocate, I legally we are using the one word for an address position. It is the address position is used as a shield, not as a sword. So the same way, the social media we try to use as a shield, not as a sword. So same way, social media is a good friend and bad master. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jnanam, for wonderful speech. And now I would like to call our second speaker, Toastmaster Sendil Raju. Before that, I would like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Tamil.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good morning to all once again, and a special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Sendil. My target speaker is going to attend his level 1, project 2, receive feedback and evaluation. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate his or her applied the feedback received from this first speech. And the project title is This is My Potato. And timer, kindly note the timing for this prepared speech is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to my target speaker. Back to the TM mode.
Toastmaster Tamil. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Sendil Raju. Your topic is This is My Potato. This is My Potato, Toastmaster Sendil Raju.
Good morning. Good morning, all. Am I audible to all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Always turn your negative situation to the positive situation. A quote from Michael Jordan. Whoever you are, whatever you do, how you think, the people will throw negatives always to you. The one who is with a positive attitude and who has the courage to turn the negatives to the positives, they succeed in their life. With a positive note, I'm going to start with a simple story. There is a village, nice village, a small village. People of around 1,000 living there. Most of them are Christians and few Muslims, Hindus, all. They were all lived a very happy life. The village is out of the city, though it is controlled by the big country. It is well organized by the father of that village. He is like a God for them, and he is like a godfather for everyone, helping in all ways, whatever they want. Even if the government tries to do something for their village, he used to do. He has separate. Sometimes if the people are having issues with electricity. Then he decided to have a separate generator for them and use all the facilities they give one by one. So he has very respectful respectful by all the people in the village. And every religion has their own fasting system. Like Hindus have different fasting system, Muslims have Ramadan, and nobody, I don't know whether all of you know, the Christians also having 40 days fasting period. And it's not compulsory done by all, but most of the people they do. In our cities also, I can see the people are in fasting. In the village, they follow strictly for all the people in the village. They will be following those fasting system, and it's compulsory for all the Christians. For other religions, it's not compulsory. So they give a value to all the religions and value all the. One man is Abdullah, and he is a very good lover of eating non-vegetarians. In the morning, he will start with the scrambled egg. In the afternoon, he will start eating biryani. In the night time, prawns or something. No? Without the non-vegetarian, he cannot able to live. That kind of person. He's a nice person. He's a carpenter. He's do his work very well, and he's also respected by all the people in the village. When the fasting started, it is normally the fasting first 1 week is difficult. Huh? After 1 week, it is very difficult. So this is what the 40 days they have to continue their fasting life. This man Abdullah, whenever he start his day, he will start with all those things. In the afternoon, he will cook biryani with the nice smell surrounding. The people are very, the people are. Those who are in fasting, they are not able to continue their fasting because of the nice smell. They know the Abdullah cooks very nice because their mouth watering. This thing they can't able to continue this thing because it is upset their mind. And they decided to go to him and telling that, hey, it's disturbing us. Kindly eat somewhere or don't do like this. This fellow, he told that no, if I go outside and eat, go to the hotel and if I eat, then I have to spend a lot. I don't have that much money. That's why I'm doing like that because he wants to have his own freedom. Then finally they decided, and after 1 or 2 weeks, it's very difficult for them. The people of that village, they went to the father and complained that this is what's happening with Abdullah. Can you come and tell him? And the father came and explained, Abdullah, see, this is the problem. Can you please change your mind? Something like that. He said, okay, sir, from next day I will do like that. The next morning when he wake up, he will in the mind that, okay, he will do not eat any non-veg today, but after waking up, he can't able to control himself, he will continue. This is what going every day, and the people again and went to the father and complained. The father came one day and he strictly told no more chicken or non-veg from today. So otherwise I will seriously punish you. Other day also he can't able to follow this, and he started doing the same thing. Then again they complained, and the father came to him and he told, okay, I have other idea. And he asked to bring the bucket of water, and he take Abdullah and put him in the water 3 times, saying that from today you are not Abdullah, you are Xavier, you are Xavier, you are Xavier. Then he spread the holy water, and he told that from today you are Xavier, and you are converted as a Christian, and you give a promise to the Jesus that you don't follow, you will follow the fasting from now on today. As you already 20 days passed, so only 20 days you have, so you have to continue your fasting for next 20 days only. Then he agreed. The next day also, there was a very nice small everything, and they complained. the father came and asked them why it is, what is this? He told that no, today I did only potato. I didn't cook non-vegetarian. The people were very surprised and they put the camera on the house and they want to see what is the. He want to give evidence to the evidence to the father that he is cheating. And after they see the recorded video next day, they are very shocked because what he was doing, he took the chicken and dipping into the bucket of water, saying that chicken, now you become a potato. Now you become a potato. Now you become a potato. Then everyone shocked and asked him that why did you do that? He replied that. When you convert me, when you put me in the bucket of water, saying that Xavier can convert it to be Abdullah can convert it as a Xavier by dipping in the 3 times of water. Why can't the chicken can be a potato by dipping in the 3 times of water? So this is my potato, sir. I'm eating only the potato, vegetarian. So this is how he managed all the negative situations to the positive situation, and he did whatever he wants. Over to TM Modi.
Wow, super.
That was a wonderful speech, Toastmaster Sendil Raju. And now our next speaker is Toastmaster Periyanna Swami. And I would like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Ramanujam, to read out his speech objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Today, our speaker is attempting a speech from a path called Team Collaboration, Level 2, Project 3 speech, that is Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. The purpose of this project is the member has to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. He is requested to share some aspects as his previous experience as a protégé. That is, when he was a mentee to a mentor, that experience is what the project requires the speaker to share. This project can be humorous, informational, or in any style that the speaker wants. And it is not necessary that this mentoring experience should be from Toastmasters. It can be from outside the Toastmasters also. But the speech should not report on the content what the path says to introduction to Toastmaster mentoring. The time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to the speaker. Over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ramanujam. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Periyanna Swami to present his speech.
I shuttle between Ambattur and Gumdipundi every day. I happen to stay under a tree for 2 to 3 hours, and to kill the time, I used to read books, watch movies, and sometimes do nothing. Days went by, and some of the familiars who passed by and stayed there became familiar to me. One day, I smiled at her and she smiled back at me. Another day, I sat with her. And yet another day, I was facing a severe neck and she invited me home, offered coffee, and gave a gentle massage on my neck. Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. In every moment, we have 2 choices. We can either follow attitude of gratitude or attitude of dissatisfaction and complaints. At any given point in time, we have plenty of things that have been bestowed upon us to be thankful for, and at the same time, we have one or other thing to complain about. The one who complains and be unhappy all the time is considered as not in good mood most of the time, and people to stay away from that kind of a person. I have been in Toastmasters for 5 years. All these 5 years, what I have experienced in Toastmasters is even the simplest of things that you do in Toastmasters is being recognized and you are celebrated the word, the appropriate word I should use is celebrations. That they celebrate you and they reward you, recognize you in such a way that you feel received and you feel at a great height whenever you do things at Toastmasters. As it is saying, whatever you do regularly, it will become a habit in you. So whatever you learn at Toastmasters, it will become a habit in you and you will use in your real life. It will bring you rewards and fruits in your personal and professional life. In Toastmasters, when a new member joins, most of the times they think that member is all there to support, and especially the mentor is the one who is going to see through their entire journey. But to correct them, of course, the mentor is going to be there for you to solve whatever the previous situations during them and questions that you have. But there is a keyword that you need to take a note. They will be supporting you from the sidelines, not as a mainstream teacher or guide. So that is the main distinguishing thing you have to do when you consider taking help from the mentor. Is only the mentor who is going to support the new members? Not necessarily. All the members that you have in your club, even the other club Toastmasters, can offer you 360-degree feedback. From that, you can get support and improve on yourself. So this is such a situation and galaxy of our Toastmasters supporting each other in improving each other's self-life. This is the one thing that held me back and got me stick on to Toastmasters for all this time. I have to say, my mentors, all members in Toastmasters are my mentors. I have a long list. And first, I have to be so thankful to my friend Toastmasters, Suresh Kannan, who lives and works in Canada, for him to have recommended me about Toastmasters some 6-7 years ago. Only through him I came to know about Toastmasters, and then I joined here and I am benefiting nowadays. So I thank him from my bottom of the heart. Another person is DTM Arun Sridhar. He was the gem of a person, district level IC contestant. He was for SCL as a project manager, and he actually identified all the issues that I have in my speech delivery and the communications that I have been doing. And he has given me the list of recommendations. I'm still working on them and taking it slowly to do get the improvement in me. And one day I gave a speech and I felt that I did not meet the expectations or objectives of the Toastmasters. I told him that I want to repeat the speech, but I answered from him saying that I can include all the lessons in the next project that I am going to do. I need not repeat the same project. So this is what the recommendation I got from him. Another thing I got from him is one day he called me and asked me why I have joined Toastmasters and if I am abiding by the same goal and working towards that. So such a quality feedback and guidance I got from him. It was one day, all know that we have worked hard and brought this AATC to this level. And one day, people were praising me for being the charter president for AAT club. But this person has reminded me that it is because of all the members' contributions and combined effort that we get the performance quality from each meeting and becomes possible. So all the credit goes to members, and I should give credit to the members, due credit to the members. So that is not any other person but our DTM Ramanujam. You all are our mentors, because I always got help from you, support from you, advice from you, and improved on that. I thank you from bottom of my heart. Big thank you, Dan. Thank you, and a huge thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Periana. And next we are going to a roller coaster ride. Now let us begin with the next session of speech, that is table topic sessions. For that, we have a wonderful person, Toastmaster Anjaneya Sastry, who is going to conduct this session. He is working for Standard Chartered Bank as an information security officer. And he strongly believes in right kind of education can solve all the problems of humanity is facing. And when I ask about positive, think positively, he said positive thinking results in positive outcomes. Now I'd like to call our table topic master, Toastmaster Anjaneya Sastry, to the stage.
Thank you, Sajay PM Modi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Robin Sharma, the motivational speaker and writer who wrote a book, who wrote one of the book, The Leader Who Had No Title, he mentions that human brain generates 60 to 70,000 thoughts each day. 95% of the thoughts are same as what we have generated yesterday. See, these same thoughts naturally lead to the same choices, and these choices will lead to the same behaviors. And same behavior creates a similar type of experience, and naturally, these experiences produce the same emotions. And again, it's a vicious cycle, and the same emotions drive the same thoughts. And still, we do expect that our life will change, right? And we all live by these habits, right? The same thoughts, we perform the same actions every day, same emotions. And how our personality will get changed? Personality is what? What we think, what we feel, and what we act every day. If we can change these habits or thoughts positive and turn them to a positive, at least 1% or 2% on a month-on-month basis, definitely our life is going to change. As Mr. Satish Menon mentioned, thoughts becomes actions, action becomes habits, habits becomes character, and character becomes destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about my take on today's Think Positive, which is a great theme of the day. And I have a couple of visuals which I would like to share for you to speak on. So let me do that first. So this is about a 1.5 minute video clipping, and I'm sure you guys will be excited about after seeing that. And I will call the speaker after I complete the play. Yep, I'm going to share my screen. Please hold on for a minute. Share the screen. Share the computer sound. Yes. Are you able to see? Are you able to see? Hello? Yes?
Yes, we could see it.
Great.
Un embotellamiento apocalíptico ha causado que la Ciudad de México... ¡Es que se quede más bonito esto en serio! ¡Mamá, ya! ¿Qué estás haciendo? Ven, bájate, mi amor, bájate, bájate. ¡Vámonos! Soy mala. Lo que tú dices, tú no dices nada. Vamos para la calle, no me quedo en casa. Estamos en la ciudad, vamos para la discoteca a gozar latinoamericana. Tú sabes que toda la gente no me ama. El respeto y la fuerza y las ganas. Perdón si te molesto, pero esto me lo dijo yo, no me dijo nada.
métanse a sus carros.
Yes, sir. That's the video clipping. Hope you guys have seen it. Now, I would like to request Mr. Vinayak Murthy to come on the and talk about what is this visual is all about, and what did you like the most? Vinayak Murthy.
Yeah, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, TTMSK. It was really very inspirational video. So, as per my perception, I understood that the way the others are behaving and expressing their thoughts in action, so that will definitely impress listeners and viewers as well. So what I could interpret from that video is that the girl, so one is chasing that football and moving towards the goal. So the time, so overall observer, they are also changed to their thoughts towards that girl's action. So in such a way, they think positively. So this is also in the similar passion. So when we practice the positive thinking, the surrounding will be covered in such a way, so they will also start behaving in the positive things. So always the people, there is a one saying in Tamil, so பூவோடு சேர்ந்தால் நாரும் மணக்கம். So when we are changing or we are putting ourselves in the positive situations and environment and surrounding, so we will also be behaving and acting in the similar fashion. So as G and you mentioned, so thoughts will convert into action, action will become character and behavior and attitude, the ultimately that will become the value. So that will be the ultimate point, so that will be never ever changed in any situation. That is how, so the ultimately everyone joined together and moved towards the goal and achieve the target. So that is my perception from my point of view while observing that video. Over to TTM.
Awesome. Actually, we should blame Toastmaster Sanjay for bringing out such a positive environment today. And next, I would like to ask Anand. Anand, the question for you is, you are asked to play a role in this visual. Which one you would like to play? Come on.
Very good morning, Toastmasters and the guest. See, I would be liking to just run along with the girl. It is good to run with people who have been energetic and positivity. I feel that the entire video would be a promotional event for a marathon, which I believe, like it has been like, as everyone has been running, it is like if I need to make 1 year to run, today is the day to start running. We have Sketches Marathon lined up at Iringa to Kotai, where people can participate in a 10-kilometer run to 21.5 kilometer or 42 kilometer full marathon. Just think this is your day and make sure just step out and go out and feel the breeze today evening. Just try 10 to 15 minutes of walking and just continue it for a week. Second week, just increase it to another 5 to 10 minutes. And slowly, you can take it to 1 hour and feel good and enjoy the walking. If your wife or spouse, husband is not joining you, take a knife from the kitchen and start moving closer and closer and make them, if you're not coming, I'm going to kill. So as the girl has been disturbing, we need to focus only on goal. The results is more important, not the path, I strongly believe. Because we need to be a winner and make sure to speak. Then people will listen to us. In the same way, we need to motivate our spouses and family members and everyone, whoever comes close to us, make them an healthy to live in a healthy way you need to push them to an extent. So I believe that we need to run by seeing this video. Hope you also agree with me, table topic master.
Absolutely, 100%. You talked out of my heart. Now, a small question to Mr. Ramakrishna, Toastmaster Ramakrishna or guest Ramakrishna. So, can you tell me what is this advertisement is for, and which language they are talking about?
It seems to be from Spanish or Latin, that area. It's from that area, and there is a lot of movement in the video. So people are running. So it's like saying, move away from your mundane life, get out of your mundane life, and enjoy the things as it is. Take the maximum that you can get out of any situation. Get inspired by others, and you also inspire others in the process. So that is what I got out of the video.
Excellent. Anybody else would like to say guess what is this advertisement, and who is the promoter?
It is. I'll take it. It is the ad for Nike.
Yes, right there you are, sir. Exactly.
And the language is Spanish.
No, Mexican.
Mexican, yeah, same, Spanish.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Great.
And this ad was copied across a lot of countries.
Yeah.
In fact, there was one in India also with some sportsmen on the similar lines. And it got very famous because of people stopping in a traffic jam and just dropping everything and running. I guess it tells you that don't sit there and wait for things to happen, but rather go out and make things happen. I think that is what the video signifies.
Absolutely.
People are stuck in a traffic jam. They don't know what to do. So just get out and just run. Is what it signifies. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautifully. I mean, see, they're not talking about the Nike or the shoes. And subtly, they're sending the message, be active, be participate, be positive. Wonderful message. I would like to show one more. Please bear with me 1 second. Okay, share computer sound. Yes, where are you? Hold on. 1 second. Oh, why I can't see this? I'm sorry, there is just a second. Share screen. Okay, I will. I'm sorry, I'm not able to. This time I don't know why this screen is not being shown. Just a second. I'll try once again because this is a good one. Yes, come on. Nonsense. This is. I'll try once and otherwise I will leave it. Share screen. Okay.
Yeah.
One second. I downloaded it, but still this fellow is not coming up. Now I think I should be able to show from YouTube directly. Yeah, 1 second. Yes. Yeah, are you able to see?
Yes.
बेटा थोड़ा ओट्स तो खा ले ग्रैप्स के साथ
नो थैंक्स मॉम पापा वो कॉलेज जाने के लिए स्पोर्ट्स बाइक लेनी थी थोड़े और पैसे मिल जाते तो
व्हाट ना 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 मुन्ना ना, पहले मार्क्स लेकर आ तू बेटा, अपनी ना चला तू बेटा, जितने पैसे दिए उसमें बाइक लेके आ तू बेटा।
नो वे डैड।
क्यों, मेरे पिताजी ने मुझे साइकिल लेके दी थी पास होने पर, तुमने कौन से तीर चलाए?
मैं अच्छा हूँ, मैं सच्चा हूँ, बस पढ़ाई में थोड़ा कच्चा हूँ, स्पोर्ट्स बाइक तो लेके रहूंगा, आपका ही बच्चा हूँ।
भैया एक्स्ट्रा टशन चाहिए, अपना एक्स्ट्रा सामान निकाल के OLX पे बेच दी। बस क्लिक कर, अपलोड कर, फिर चैट कर और सेव कर, बस OLX ऐप डाउनलोड कर।
Yes, sir. That's it. I'm sorry for the delay. Now this last speaker will be Mr. Dr. Sauri Sampath Raj. Sir, what is this like? This is played in Hindi, and what is this advertisement is for, and what is the most you like in it? DTM Sauri Rajan Sampath.
Good morning still. Good morning, table topic master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It is in Hindi, I can follow it. It talks about so many things, like importance of money, the people, how they feel about different bikes and modern thing. But the advertisement in the end, it showed clearly it's OLX. I think some site, the online system. Okay. So there are many things to like in this, because people are sitting and a lot of things happen, exchange of thoughts and ideas and approvals and disapprovals, everything you have in that one. But I will surprise you by going for the Spanish element in that. Does anyone know what is the Spanish element in this? So even the TT master doesn't know. There was a Spanish guitar in that, leaning on the bookshelf. So from that, I take on the music. See, the music of this itself was sort of song, sort of a lot of sounds made by, of course, non-Toastmasters, because they are not making it very clearly. If they are Toastmasters, they will make it much more clearly. So the music they have created like a rap song like thing. Usually rap songs are difficult to follow, and here also it is difficult to follow like that. And you can say that you can draw so many messages, because you are going to ask some other people. I will leave some of the messages to others. But one important message is the money and what you want to buy, what is the value. Okay, this boy wants more, the man doesn't want to give more, because their idea of how to use money is different. So this is generation to generation, we keep on changing how to handle money, how much to use for what purposes. Of course, there are financial wizards. So I'm not able to see the timer. Yeah, just now I saw him. Okay. Financial wizards tell us how to use the money, but you please follow your mind and make up your mind. Okay, back to you.
Thank you, sir. TMOD, do we have still time, or shall we conclude? Shall I conclude TT sessions?
Yeah, we can conclude.
Yep. Yes, thank you very much, my dear participants in this, and over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, table topic master, Toastmaster Anthony Sesri. That was a very innovative table topic session. We are really enjoying, and hope participants also enjoyed much. Now I would like to call for a timer to read out the qualified speakers and table topic speakers for voting purpose.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Once again, good morning to all the Toastmasters. So I'm going to present my timer report. We had 3 prepared speeches. Out of that, 1 disqualified, Sendil Raju, 7 minutes 50 seconds. So I will read out the timer report for other 2 speakers.
Yeah, Anup, maybe you can provide your timer report on the end of the speech. Just you can give the name of the qualified speakers only for voting. That's it.
Right.
Okay.
The qualified speaker is Toastmaster Periyanna.
regarding the table topic?
For table topic, Vinayaga Murthy, Anand, and the last person who gave the table topic speech. I don't remember the name.
Dr. Sampath.
Dr. Sampath. So all of them are qualified.
Okay, thank you, Timer, for your speaker's report. And Dharma, is there anything we can? Yeah, the screen is pop up on your screen. Please vote for the qualified speakers. I hope everybody voted right. Okay, so we are moving to the last session, the evaluation session. For that, I would like to call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Satish Menon.
Thank you, TMOD. And now we come to the evaluation session of this engagement. As we all know that all of us in life look forward to feedback in everything that we do. Feedback is something that motivates us to do better, and feedback is something that helps us to know what our strong points are. And Toastmasters meetings are no exception. So here also we have feedback for the entire session, which includes the speaking segment. So the first part of the evaluation is going to be the feedback for the prepared speeches. And to begin with, for the first prepared speaker, Toastmaster Gyanam, whose speech was a good servant or a bad master, let me call upon Toastmaster Anjaneya Shastri to provide the evaluation for Toastmaster Gyanam's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Anjaneya Shastri.
Thank you, sir. Good morning once again to all, and also to Mr. Gnanam. Mr. Gnanam, his speech on the power of social media, very, very aptly and very well explained. The beginning was really, I liked the heart-rendering story of how Mr. Nasamani's incident has spread like a wildfire into every within short amount of time, and the importance of social media, like the numbers which he has given is really facts, like 75% of Facebook usage. And then he has also shared some of the best practices in using social media, and also the conclusion about he has compared social media with money. That is also excellent. And to some of the points where he can improve. One is some of the technical glitches he observed in the initial, like he was not able to share the screen. So those things can be addressed much before the, like it was also similar to me. And he can reduce the rate of speech to lower, because it was a little faster, and that can be improved by way of rehearsal, and number of times before the speech you share with somebody or you talk to someone. And one major thing which I see this is the objective of this particular speech is to apply some techniques so that your social media presence can be enhanced. You don't need to do a digital marketing or great things. If you can improve a few followers on your Twitter or Facebook, that itself is sufficient. And how you have done that, and those things you're supposed to share, and not on the importance of social media, and what to do and what not to do. So that I see that the major disconnect from the project objective is you need not be a Twitter, or you need not be on Facebook. It can be even a WhatsApp also. You design a message which has spread to effectively, and you got more number of likes. That itself may be sufficient. So I suggest, I request that the project can be redone, has to be redone with these objectives in place. Otherwise, it was always a pleasure to listen to Mr. Gnanam, and I really loved the way he explained, and it was really lovely. Thank you so much. Over to you, G. Mr. Menon.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjaneya Shastri, for that detailed evaluation of Toastmaster Gyanam's speech. Now I will call upon the next evaluator, the president of club, Toastmaster Tamilarasi, to give the evaluation for Toastmaster Senthil Raju's speech titled, "This is My Potato." Over to you, Toastmaster Tamilarasi.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Satish Menon. Always turn a negative situation into a positive situation. Michael Jordan allies Toastmaster Senthil. Yes. First of all, it takes really lots of courage for any speaker in this Toastmasters fraternity to give his second speech itself as a storytelling speech. Hats off to that Toastmaster Senthil Raju, a very great attempt. The best part of your speech was the suspense that you made till the end of the speech made all the speakers and listeners to await for what that you're going to tell related to a potato. Your title and the way you took the story was really great. The eye contact with the audience while delivering this speech was maintained till the end of the speech very nicely. Your hand movements and gestures were appropriate to the story and the speech itself. The way you started your speech with the quote was very good. And a few recommendations I wanted to tell about your speech today was, you can always have the audience engagement or interaction, be it even a storytelling, as it was a storytelling concept for your speech today. You can just ask, like, guess what I'm going to tell today, or guess what you will find from this statement of your story. Like that, you can always have some interaction with the audience. The voice modulation was a little bit low here and there. Since it's a very nice story, you could have always elevated the story with the high and low voice modulations. Because when Abdullah turned to Xavier, you were very silent, and we always wanted to know what was that you're going to tell next. But the moment when you're going to tell the chicken turned into the potato, you should have always raised your voice and told, so that the humorous part would have also been delivered very nicely. The clarity of the words while giving your speech was a little bit low, maybe due to some technical issues of the Zoom meeting, or I'm not sure about that. But still, the the words clarity can be improved a lot. So working on this, all these improvements, I hope you will be giving a great speech in your next project. Thank you, and over to the GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tamilarasi, for the detailed evaluation and the constructive feedback. Now I call upon the third evaluator for today, DTM Ramanujam Raghavan, to please evaluate Toastmaster Periyana Swami's speech, "A Big Giant Thank You." Over to you, DTM Ramanujam.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, and special good morning to my speaker, Periyana Swami. Periyana Swami, the first things that I liked in your speech is the way that you started with a story. Story is something that hook up the audience and ensure that the audience are attentive to your speech. I, as part of an audience, was so much glued when you told about the story of killing 3 hours under the tree. So this is first thing I liked in the speech. Second thing is, you took an experience of advertising type of structure of a speech. In advertisement, first they give a gratitude, then they introduce the experience of the product. Similarly, here also you give the attitude of the gratitude first and then gave the characters, which was a very nice plot that you played. The third thing that I like in your speech is the characters that you brought of 3 members who helped you in Toastmasters journey. So all these things are very good part of the speech. If we move on to the second part, I felt as an audience, the story that you gave in introduction and to your speech, where it is getting connected. Because you told you killed 3 hours time, then you met and had a coffee, massage and everything, then you went to attitude of gratitude and then brought to a Toastmasters mentoring experience. I felt that the logic was not connected very well. Second thing, Periana, I have devoted my 5 to 7 minutes of speech, or 5 to 7 minutes of my time to your speech. So when you are not seeing me, that is when you're not seeing exactly the camera and seeing here and seeing there and here, I felt disturbed and I felt that I don't want to listen to your speech. So maybe the eye contact is one area which you need to work. Third thing, coming specifically to the project, it says that give the experience of you as a prodigy. I felt that the experience that you felt as a prodigy was not so much in your speech, but just like a passing clouds in your speech where about the Arun Sridhar interaction that you made. I felt this project required more on your prodigy experience rather than on a general view of Toastmasters mentoring. If you could have added more that what was your interaction with Arun Sridhar, what was the experience that he gave, then where did you go wrong, then how did you come up, where was you before and where are you now, what transformation happened, that is what I as an audience would have been so much thrilled to listen to your prodigy's experience. The fourth point is I felt there was a lag in internet, so that way there was some voice were dripping and you were having your headphone very close. So to summarize, it was a great story with a good advertising technique of gratitude and then bring in the experience with characterization. If you could work on the logic of your speech with more prodigy experience and eye contact with each of the people, I feel that it would go to the next level. Thank you, and over to the general elevator.
Thank you, DTM Ramanujam, for the detailed evaluation. I'm hopeful that the speaker would have definitely taken a lot of inputs on how to better himself in his upcoming speeches. So that completes the evaluation for the prepared speeches. Now we get on to the submission of reports from the tag team, which is the timer, counter, and grammarian. So let me call upon the timer to present the timer report for the entire meeting.
So here I am to present the timer report. Starting with the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Jnanam took 6 minutes. Toastmaster Sendil Raju took 7 minutes 50 seconds. Toastmaster Periyanna took 7 minutes 30 seconds. Over to the table topic speeches. Vinayagamurthy took 2 minutes. Anand took 2 minutes. Guest Ramakrishnan took 39 seconds. So I didn't capture the last speaker on the table topic.
DTM Sampath Saurirajan.
DTM Sampath Saurirajan took 2 minutes 21 seconds. That's all with my timer report. Over to
what about the evaluators report? You have the timing for the evaluators?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I have the timing for the evaluators. Toastmaster ASK took 2 minutes 51 seconds. Toastmaster Tamilarasi took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Ramanujam took 2 minutes 58 seconds. That ends the report.
Thank you, timer, Toastmaster Anup. Now I will call upon the R counter, Toastmaster Senthil Kumar, to produce his report for the meeting.
Sure. So am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. As I mentioned, this is my second session. And what I like the most in this Toastmaster engagement sessions is the feedback process. Feedback is so positively given to each of the members, and it helps all of us to improve our communication skills. Before I count on the account report, in fact, my concern or my issue is I'm used a lot of in my communication. That's one thing I always find from myself. It's because I used to work with a colleague, and that colleague is very inspiring to me, and he's very strong in his technical skills. I got so inspired, I picked up even the R from him. That's my problem actually. So I would like to provide the count report. I think Anand, Ramanujam, Sauri Sambatraj, they spoke very nicely, and I don't make a note that they've used or any other filler words in their communication. Very nice communications, very nice speaking from these people. I noted Mr. Jnanam and Mr. Vinayaka Murthy using the word so several times as a filler word. I know so is a word which sometimes used provide meaning to the sentence also, but I carefully picked up the words which are the words so used as a filler word. I think Jnanam used more than 5-6 times the word so, and Vinayaka Murthy also was using the word so close to 8 or 9 times. And Senthil Raju was using the word as a filler word, and the filler word as many as 10 times. And Mr. Anjaneya Shastri was using at least 3 or 4 times the word. I think that is what I picked up from from my observation. And Mr. Ramakrishnan was using once and once so, which was used as a filler word. Otherwise, I think it was a very good speech from all of the participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandal, for that detailed account report. As you mentioned, all of us at some point of time do use filler words.
Yeah.
But the only thing we need to see is if we are repeating certain words, how do we kind of bring the occurrences down? That's what, and life is a continuous improvement process. So we can't just turn on a switch and expect things to be better the next day. It comes over a period of time. So now I call upon the grammarian for today's meeting, the Toastmaster Selvaraj, to present his report.
Good morning once again, my dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Toastmaster Sanjay Ravi has used theme of the day. Toastmaster Satish Menon sir has used theme of the day and word of the day as well. Toastmaster ASK has used theme of the day. Toastmaster Vinayaka Murthy has used theme of the day. Toastmaster Jnanam sir has used sword, money, or good servants, but bad enemies. It's up to you, like that. Toastmaster Sendil Raj has used quotes. I'm sorry, I was unable to follow in the middle of the table topic session as my connection was disconnected. Over to General Evaluator. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Selvaraj, for the grammarian report. Now I will present my report as the General Evaluator for the entire meeting. So I was happy to see that the meeting agenda and identification of speakers and role players was done upfront, and the agenda was also published well in advance in the right format, which is very good because that shows the level of preparation which has happened before the commencement of the meeting. We started the meeting around 7 minutes late, and like Murphy's Law, we had the SA not able to join, and it's credit to the president that she took it on to perform the role of the SA also, which is a good thing, because in any meeting we always need to be prepared for a plan B, or in some cases at least a plan C also. In this era of online meetings, you never know who's not able to connect at the last moment. But I was happy to see that the president did a seamless opening. She followed it up with a very inspiring message about why we need to respect people, irrespective of what kind of work they do, which is so very important, because it doesn't matter about who the person is and what kind of work he or she is doing. Each one of us needs to have that respect for the other person. And that is what Toastmasters also teaches us. If you look at the Toastmasters principles of RISE, respect is number one. R stands for respect. So that is what we learn from Toastmasters also. Each one of us may come from different backgrounds, different experience levels, but that doesn't stop us from being respectful to each other. Okay, so that was a very good message that was given by the president, Toastmaster Tamil Nadu. And we started off the meeting again with the TMOD explaining about the color, like what is inside is what matters, not what is outside. Okay? It's a very good message to think positively. We had the joke master entertaining us with some good snippets, and also the idiom master with 2 profound idioms, which helped us understand how those can be used. This is a very good thing that some clubs do, which also includes this club, to bring a lot of variety into the meetings, because otherwise meetings tend to be more monotonous, and things, segments like an idiom master or a joke master adds variety to the meetings. We had 3 prepared speeches. All 3 of them were good in their own way. And what is good to hear in this is a club meeting is only successful if it has ample prepared speech. I've seen certain club meetings where they don't do prepared speeches because there's nobody, and then they just jump onto table topics, which doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help the club. It doesn't help the members. But in this case, we have 3 prepared speeches, and each speaker spoke on a different topic, which is also good because it brings variety into the meetings. It also talks about the experience level of all the 3 persons who spoke, and we got a good insight into into storytelling, into the power of the social media, how it can be used or misused, okay? And also the roles or the role that a mentor plays in all our lives, be it in Toastmaster or outside of Toastmasters, and how it is always needed that you should be thankful to people who come out and help you. So those were the 3 speeches. The table topics again was on a different format, using a video to connect to the topics, and the table topic master did a good job of using that video and spinning questions around it, which is very, very good. Barring those technical glitches, which are part and parcel of our online life today. There are certain things that we don't have control on, but that was a good segment. And also the participation, which I like, that everybody participated, nobody backed out, which is very important in table topics. Like, irrespective of whether you know the topic or not, doesn't matter, just speak. That's what is very important. Some suggestions from my side is, since we are all in online meetings, it would be advisable if we all have our cameras switched on, because otherwise it's very difficult to see people. When we are in a meeting, we look around, we see people around us in an in-person meeting. But especially in an online meeting, if you only see half of them are blank screens with just the name of the people, it doesn't bring the presence of a meeting. You can only hear the voice, but we don't hear the person. That's one suggestion. Second is, I know in this age of online meetings, we will have a network drop. So my advice is at least have 2 devices on different networks. Like when I'm speaking right now, I'm on 2 devices because one of my broadband internet is dropping continuously, but my 4G is holding. So I'm on 2 devices. So that way you don't experience a break This is especially true for speakers who are speaking or for evaluators who are evaluating. It is very important that you don't lose connectivity. So try to see if possible if you can connect parallelly on two devices so that even if one fails, you jump onto the other. From a club perspective, it will be a good suggestion to read out the minutes of the earlier meeting, before the commencement of this meeting. This is more so because for people who have missed the earlier meeting, it would be a good indication for them to come up to speed as to what happened in the previous meeting. So the secretary can read out the minutes of the previous meeting before you commence the first meeting. The gesture of recognizing each and every guest and asking them to speak is also very good. That shows that we value the time and for every person who's there in this meeting, and we also respect people. We are not looking at them just as a blind audience. We are recognizing their presence and we are asking them to speak. That itself is a very, very good thing to happen. Other than that, I would say everything else was kind of good, and I would definitely be wanting to be part of future meetings of this club. So if you can just implement those couple of suggestions, I think we'll do better and better as we go ahead. Thank you, and back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Satish Menon. That was a detailed and thorough evaluation throughout the club and speakers. Now it's time for call for the vote of evaluator. I hope all the evaluators are qualified as per the timer's report. Please vote for the tag team, role players, and evaluator. The ballot is open on your screen. I hope everybody is voted, right? With that, we are come to the end of the session. Let me complete with a story. John is a woodcutter, worked for a company for 5 years, but never got a raise. The company hired another person, Bill. Within a year, Bill got a raise. This caused resentment in John and went to his boss to talk about it. The boss said he was still cutting the same number of trees, which was you cutting 5 years before. So we are a result-oriented company, and we would be happy to give you a raise if your productivity goes up. John went back, started eating harder and putting longer hours, but he still wasn't able to cut more trees compared with Bill. He went back to boss and said this dilemma, and the boss told John, why don't you go to the Bill and ask? I too don't know what is the productivity trick. So he went to the Bill, and Bill answered simply, after every tree I cut, I take a break for 2 minutes and sharpen my axe. So with that, I ask you, when was the last time you sharpened your axe? This makes you put you in the better thoughts, better positive thoughts in your mind. So always sharpen your mind with positively for a better future. With that, I am handing over the control to the president. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sanjay. I think you really did a fantastic job today as the Toastmaster of the Day. After a long time, I hope. Once the results are done, I think Toastmaster Dharma will give it to the Toastmaster of the Day so that he can announce the winners. Now, I first of all would like to thank Toastmaster Satish Menon, sir. I'm really very honored and privileged to have you as our general evaluator for today's meeting. Thank you so much, sir. And as a visitor to our club's meeting, a few feedback from you, Toastmaster Satish Menon, beyond the general evaluator, sir.
Thank you, Madam President. As I mentioned in the beginning of the meeting, any club that has crossed more than 100 meetings deserves a round of applause because you're on the path to success. Not many clubs come up to this level. Second is what I thought is I saw a dedicated team of individuals. I mean, you had reached out to people at least a week before saying that you need certain role players. That is how I signed up. That shows the proactiveness of the club in identifying the role players for a meeting. So if nobody's available internally, reach out and get people from outside, which shows that the club is willing to learn from others and be more proactive, because being proactiveness is again something which is a sure short ingredient for success. The third is I could see the entire positivity in the meeting, where everybody was there. Even if some people could not join, the absence was not felt. Somebody else took it over and then started the meeting, like the president stepped in for the SA and kicked off the meeting. I believe that every club meeting can only be successful if all the three segments, which is prepared speeches, evaluations, and table topics, happen seamlessly. And today we had ample participation in all the three segments, which is something which is the hallmark of a good club meeting. And keep up that good work, because that is what will drive a club. Some people ask me, how do I become great? How do I excel in something? I said, there is no magic mantra for excellence or greatness. It is only thing you need to keep doing simple things every day in a consistent manner. If you do that, you automatically become better at what you do, which holds good for Toastmasters meetings also. If we meet every week, if we complete our educational path, if we progress on the educational path, if we help mentor club members, if we support each other, if we ask for help, if we need something, definitely the club and the members will be on the path of success. And I could see all of that in today's meeting. Last but not the least, today is a Sunday, and you're meeting on a Sunday morning at 10 o'clock in an online mode. Not many clubs do that. So they either have it in the evening or in the afternoon, but nobody meets on a Sunday morning. Okay, maybe one or two here, but not many. But it's highly creditable that on a Sunday morning we have close to 21 people in a club meeting at 10 a.m. So keep up the good work, and I'm sure that if the club works on diligently on doing simple things, you will achieve greatness. Not only the club, but even the members are destined for greater glory. Thank you, and back to you, Madam President.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And it's our great pleasure that you have been nailing each and every feedback. That's like, it gives me immense pleasure when program quality director of the district himself appreciates our club so much. Thank you so much for that. And your feedback was not only for the meeting, it was also for any individual who has been attending this meeting today. Thank you so much for that. And I think the results are here. So, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sanjay, can I request you to give away the winners list?
So the best speaker is Toastmaster Periyana Swami. Congratulations, Periyana Swami. And best table topic speaker is distinguished Toastmaster Sambat Sauri Rajan. Congratulations, Sambat Sauri Rajan, sir. And best evaluator is distinguished Toastmaster Ramanujam. Congratulations, sir. And best tag player, Grammarian Selvaraj. Congratulations, Toastmaster Selvaraj.
Yes, maybe you can hand over to President.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Now, can I have the best role player of the day? Undoubtedly, best role player of the day, General Evaluator Toastmaster Satish Menon. Congratulations, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Now, can I have feedback from DTM Sambat Sauri Rajan, sir, about the meeting?
Good afternoon, President, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. It was a very good meeting. Well, let me first of all say it straight away that it was a great meeting, because sometimes when you attend a meeting, you want to come back again if at all it's possible for you, even if it's in another club, not your own club. So the three speeches showed a very good level of enthusiasm, leading to good quality speeches today. And table topic, he tried some novel technique, but the number of table topics could not be many, but doesn't matter. As one of the points which came up during table topic and also other times is the technical glitch. I think all clubs, we have the problem. I think we should have a training for that, especially. Maybe some 10-15 minutes, one of the experts in one of the meetings, even I'm going to suggest it to my club. The beginning of the meeting, he gives various things like what DTM Satish did is a very good suggestion, which most of the time I do. I do it on my mobile also and also on my desktop. Sometimes this goes there, that is there. So one of the two will be there. So that is a basic suggestion, but there are other things which we have to also be very clear about. That can be done. So I do not know about a membership or fair club. If you need, you have to increase the membership. In my opinion, the ideal membership is between 30 and 35 for our way of operating, so that at least some 15 to 20 people of the club members will attend the meeting and some guests will be there, at minimum will be there. If you have 20 members, we have 3 speeches, so 3 plus 3 is 6 people are going there, and then 6 more role players like tag and meeting role players, 12. So remaining 8 will be available for your table topic and some couple of guests, so that the good distribution can be done. Even you can have 4 speeches also. So one point which I would like to suggest before leaving is, in pathways, even many of our seniors are not well experienced, and when they mentor or when they evaluate a particular project, probably they have never seen that project before. So it is quite understandable. So every speech, before the speech, the mentor and the evaluator should fully read the project description. Because I find in most clubs, most of the evaluations are generic evaluations of the speech only. Even today, that element was very strong here, though I won't say it was 100%, because some people talked about the project also. So you have to evaluate the project and the speech, not just a generic evaluation of the speech. How he was a vocal variety, gestures, this and the flow of the rate of flow of words. These things are occupying a lot of time in our evaluation, but in pathways, most pathways projects are like legacy advanced systems. They are not just a speech making, it is a speech making under a specific situation or a condition or a purpose. So it is more than just a speech making. So this point has to be very seriously understood, and you have to propagate it inside your club so that every time the mentor reads it completely and makes sure that the person has done a good project work before he goes on to making the speech. Speech is only the last part of the project. It is not the main part of the project. I have caught 1 or 2 people who have directly given speech without understanding the project at all. For example, understanding your communication style, somebody who gave a very good speech, but privately I asked and find out the person has not at all read the project, taken the survey, tried to understand the communication styles, and what he found from the survey, whether it fits his own description in his mind, and whether his colleagues and family members will agree. Because I may think that I'm a very democratic, very friendly communicator, democratic leader, but others may not think the same thing. So that will help us to find the impact of our style on others. So all these things are in the project, but they are all missing it directly coming and giving a speech. So this has to be done quite seriously. So pathways, because it's new for everyone gets for example, a mentor gets an opportunity to learn about a project which he has not done himself by completely reading, thinking about it, trying to understand, and then discuss with the mentee and how he has understood how he is doing the job. So this way, pathways, we have to have a special sort of impetus to make it better, because I find a lot of people are just doing pathway speeches. It keeps on going, but really they are not learning the total thing. And another thing is, we are in the mentor pool, we are trying to develop this. I am going to do for 2 of the paths. We will have a write-up like thing for 2-3 pages, how to, once you choose a path, how to go about planning your path, that one. So with that available, anybody as in the mentor pool, there are resource persons you can contact. If you take a new path, you can contact them. So what is your idea? Then based on that, you make your plan in a very good plan. So I have specifically given some extra inputs. Pardon me for taking time. Back to the president. Kudos to all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your constructive feedback, and I'm sure we'll definitely take upon your suggestions and work on it. Thank you so much for that nice feedback, sir. Can we have
Sorry for the interruption. There is a ballot counting issue. The best evaluator is Toastmaster Tamilarasi. Congratulations. Not Ramanujam.
Thank you so much, Vice President Toastmaster Dharma. Thank you. Can we have the feedback from our guest Ramakrishnan? What do you think about today's meeting and what you enjoyed from the meeting today? Kindly unmute yourself, sir.
I had no idea about how Toastmasters work, and I had no idea how web conferencing and how people will connect, all those things. I had no idea. But this is a good meeting, and first meeting itself, I get a good impression that this club is friendly. And as the other guests said, that this club is doing almost everything by the books. So it was interesting, and the suggestions and feedbacks, those were also very good. So I am interested in joining this club. It seems good. My first impressions.
Thank you, sir. First impression is always the best impression. Thank you so much for your feedback, sir, and for your kind information. I've given the contact number in the chat box, and also a form is there for you to fill up, and so that you can get invitation for the upcoming meetings. So can you join us every week, same time?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Every week starts with a Sunday, and this week had started with lots of positivity in all of us, and I hope it will be a great week ahead for all of you. Thank you so much for all the role players and all the participants who made this meeting a very great successful one. With this note, I would like to adjourn meeting number 102 of Ambattur Achievers Toastmasters Club. Before that, I request all the guests and role players to just turn on your cameras for taking a group picture. Zoom Master, can we have a group picture? Yeah, is it done, Zoom Master? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you all the role players. And I hope and I request all the others to meet same time next Sunday.